What up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE. I've actually been playing a lot of Call of Duty 4 shooting, so I think I'm going to mix it up between the Ghosts and the Call of Duty 4 shooting and just random stuff or whatever as I do these commentaries. But as the commentary games evolve, it doesn't really matter what's on the screen. What is on the screen is me absolutely terrorizing these noobs, like absolutely destroying them with me shotgun. So let's get right into it. Keemstar. Keemstar, if you guys don't know who Keemstar is, basically he does Drama Alert. He is the co-host on a podcast I do called The Bad Kid Show, or The Bad Kid Cast, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names of it. And for the most part, he's known in the community now for doing Drama Alert. He used to be known for doing the trolling, back like the real trolling back in FAG, not this new trolling where people just trap people in corners and fake laugh. And I work with him. I work with a lot of people on YouTube, but this person is a person I work with the most. Now, the thing is like a lot of people say, "Hey, why don't you just put the Bad Kid Cast on your channel?" The thing is that I've built my channel, and it's me. This channel is just me. That's all it is. That's all it ever will be. And I've had some negative responses from when I brought Keemstar on my channel before. So, okay, I get it. We have the Bad Kid Cast. If you like that, you can check it out. If you don't like it, don't check it out. That's kind of the way it is. And a lot of people don't like the way Keem does things on the internet. Okay? A lot of people don't like, they think that he's like a bully of some sort. When he speaks his mind about stuff, a lot of times people think that he's like either jealous or just an asshole or whatever. And that's not really the case. He's just an old school YouTuber that just doesn't take any shit. You know what I mean? And he does like confrontations, but he doesn't start them. He just defends himself. Anyways, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there was an incident a couple months ago where Keem got his Twitter account hacked. And a lot of people think that what was said on his Twitter account about his girlfriend being beaten or whatever, a lot of people thought that was like legitly true, and I'm telling you it wasn't. The night in question, Your Honor. Anyways, that night, Keem and I, we're out, we're in the club, we're getting it in, we're drinking, having a good time, right? And during this time, it's super loud, you can't hear your phone, his internet's blowing up, his Twitter is blowing the fuck up, right? And people, like, basically, someone hacked his account and made it sound as if Melissa, who's Keem's girlfriend, got on there and said that that Keem beats her and stuff like that. And I'm just letting you know right now that is not the case. So Keem's reading this thinking like, well, maybe Melissa is like being crazy and wants to be crazy to me about this. So let me go home and let me fix the situation. So we go home, Melissa's sleeping. So Keem unauthorizes a bunch of apps or whatever that he linked to his Twitter, and then it never happened again or whatever. But a lot of people are under the impression that Keem beats his girlfriend or somehow says that Keem is a bad father. You can talk shit about someone all you want. It's the internet. Keem's not gonna get offended by it. He's built for it. But the issue, the problem that I'm like, whoa, dude, I have to say something, because normally I stay out of it. I try to completely stay out of it. I try to just keep the cheat cool. I try to be better than that and not get mixed up with all that crazy dumb internet stuff. But when people are saying that Keem is somehow a bad father or that Keem beats his girlfriend, I'm just like, no. Sorry, I gotta fucking interject on this. Knowing Dan Keem personally as a friend, not as a YouTuber. I mean, I know him as a YouTuber, but knowing him on a day in, day out basis, and going to family functions, his family functions with him, I consider this dude like a brother. And there's no way in a million years that he would ever beat on Melissa or be a bad father. So, people, let's just take all the negativity and separate real life from the internet. Peace and buckaries. only use me blade. What's up, guys? Only use me blade. And before I get into this, it's summertime, so there's bees outside. This morning I went out and checked my mail, and there was a bee, and I fucking just did like some crazy flailing motion to get away from the bee, and the neighbor saw me, and now the neighbor thinks I'm like retarded. So that. Alright, so a lot of cool stuff. The Ghost DLC is coming out, and the only reason why I'm excited about the Ghost DLC coming out is there's this new update where if you are 5th prestige or higher, you get a gold combat knife. And I don't even care about the gold on... I don't even care about the paint job on the knife, yo. Sit down. You go ahead and sit down. Who put in riot shields? Who thought super fast one? Who thought riot shields were a good idea? Die to fire, hate you, developer. I thought that. Oh, you again. Fancy meeting you here. Anyways, super fast one again. This is a 42 confirm, kill confirmed, maniac, double maniac, craziness, overall good game. Now, talking about the knife, right? Now, here's why it's cool. They took away that stupid, I'm going to stab you, and then I'm going to hug you, then I'm going to whisper sweet nothings in your ear and push you away from me stabbing motion that they've always had. I go on a nice little tear here, but I don't quite get the maniac. Don't you fret. Stop fretting, I'll get it. So, get the knife, and it doesn't have that motion. It's like slashing motion. It's like the original one. Now, when I play Kill Confirmed, when I play Call of Duty Ghosts, whatever, I always use the tack knife. Now, the downsides of using the tack knife is a little bit shorter range, and also, you're wasting a point, like as far as your points to go towards everything. So, and also, it's a little bit slower. If I just have the, the combat knife out, I run super fast mode. Like, I run really fast, right? But if I have a tack knife out, I still run fast, but I don't run that fast. So all the positives from this new patch with the golden knife coming out, an extra point, the ability to run faster, more range, it's just like, I feel like they made it for me. So I'm super pumped about that. So here's the plan. I've been doing live streaming, and I finally figured out the face cam. I think it was like Saturday or whatever. I had like a 7-hour live stream. I even streamed with that guy who camps. And super fast mode, because calling in a maniac is really boring to watch. So, I finally figured out how on the Mac, using Cam Twist in order to record my beautiful face and my voice and hear game sound, all that stuff. I got everything on my Twitch set up, and I played a bunch of Ghosts. I was trying to grind out, trying to get to that 5th prestige. And so, here's what I'm thinking we're doing tonight. I've grinded out a lot of Ghosts. I don't want to play Ghosts right now until the new update comes out. So what I'm thinking is tonight, I'm going to relax for a little bit. Tonight, what I'll do is I'm going to stream some GTA until the new maps come out, the new update comes out. I'm going to play the new maps with the new golden knife. I'm going to be over on Twitch. It's going to be a great, fun time. Let me know what you guys think. I'm starting to... Here's the thing. So obviously, like, just doing YouTube isn't enough. I like to interact with the fans, and so the Twitch thing is fun, especially now that I have the face cam. Not having the face cam before, I know that seems like a super fast mode. It seems like a kind of a silly thing to kind of worry about, but now that I have that, I'm doing the Twitch stuff. It's not even about like money or anything. It's just like it's about interacting and having a good time with fans. I'm going to stream some GTA probably with Keem until the map packs and the update comes out, and then I'll go over and I'll do the update with him. This gameplay, I haven't even talked about it, Double Maniac, 42 confirms, which I think is pretty damn sexy. And coming up right here, I'm going to get this final non-Phase 5 kill cam, but it's still cool. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, support it. If you didn't, still love you. So, peace and butt grease. Mouse click.
There's a hospital right there.
Oh, you got back this way.
They always have their cargo bomb at.
Alright, so, wherever is the cargo bomb the hospital? Alright, whoever is the cargo bomb driver, go to the hospital, pick that up, and then we'll meet up with people and try to pick everyone up. Whoa, what the hell?
Well,
what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Dude, oh my god!
That really is a
UFO. Back up, I need to get a... What the? Back up.
We all thought he was a liar.
Holy shit! Are you fucking seeing this shit, guys?
What did I say?
Wait, what happened to it?
Oh my god.
What did I say? I told y'all.
Oh shit!
What?
What is
Fucking ran
Right,
into
right.
it.
This card's not on it. This card's not on, is it? Yeah, we're gonna die.
He wasn't lying. That's insane.
What is that?
Oh, what the fuck?
I gotta take a picture. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my, what's going on?
I'm not exactly
That's
sure
crazy.
how to react to this right now.
Dude,
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh yeah.
I mean, the only thing I know that I have to do is whoever was the guy that said that.
I
there
know.
was a
I'm
UFO,
sorry
they
too.
believe you.
I'm gonna go back
I'm
and
so sorry.
find that part of the stream.
I halfway believed him and I was gonna go see.
Where is
But,
everyone?
this one just
What the hell? We're at the
started
UFO.
standing by this glorious UFO.
How did this happen? I feel like we're one of the first to see it for some reason. I don't know. I think it's like a glitch that's like supposed to be secret, but it's actually like over here.
First we discovered the glitch.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't think a helicopter fucking land on.
What the fuck?
Wait, so like no one glitched this to spawn in? It just did.
Yeah, me. Someone was taking me to get my car. It was a sick toxin. He was taking me to get my car, and they spawned right there.
Oh, what the fuck? This car. What the fuck? This cop's just smashing into me.
Who wants to get on the UFO?
That's not it. Look at the cars under the UFO. Look how they're reacting.
That's insane.
That is
What the fuck?
This is so laggy.
Oh,
So laggy.
I can't fucking move.
our game's about to crash. Oh, mine is. That spot's gonna explode any second now.
Yeah.
Like,
Just turn into flames. I'm having trouble.
That frame rate. There's two UFOs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the cop just randomly started shooting at me.
Let's take it on the UFO right
Okay, maybe if I shoot water out.
Yeah,
Oh,
shoot
God.
at it, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta take it down, boys. Maybe I can get a virus. I can type a virus into it and make it blow up.
I'm underneath it. It's like smashing me.
now. In the
Somebody
jungle.
get
Wait,
sent on
what the
Day.
fuck?
What is going on?
This is not
I
Independence
know,
Day,
I
you
know,
gotta
right?
check virus into the spaceship.
That's crazy, man.
You got it. At least somebody got it.
I'm gonna go get a like
Get
a
it.
helicopter and get an aerial view of that shit.
I got a chopper.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Blade, I got one coming in right now.
Yeah, you
Try
guys
and get
can pick us
try and
up.
get it with the cargo
We
ball.
can try to pick the thing up with a cargo ball.
Oh.
Dude, with the way... What? Why did everyone leave? What the fuck? Where... I can't, but that's insane, dude. That's nuts. Where did everyone get kicked out or something?
Get in. So confused. Yeah, I flew them by the UFO and the chopper, and they all just like
Hey, come back down and pick me up.
at the same time.
I'm like right below you.
Yeah, it's all weird when we get here. Please don't get into the chopper if you're on the level.
I can't believe
I know, we're all like,
Oh,
bullshit.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
shut up.
Bullshit. And then,
Shut the fuck up.
That's crazy. And so I know how douchey like the GTA 5 community YouTubers are, so I'm gonna like, I'm gonna upload that like to.
You need to put spam tags in
I'll
this.
juice it.
You guys jump out. Jump
I
out.
get the UFO. I got the UFO. GTA 5 glitch. UFO.
How did
glitch.
Key miss out on that?
GTA 5 Easter egg money glitch UFO. Epic.
Oh, they disappeared. What
The thing disappeared?
They disappeared for you guys?
No, I'm still looking at it. Oh shit, there's like 4 of them.
Teleported my chopper away. Dude,
It
there's like
disappeared
holy.
for me.
There's
Dude,
I
there's
have
5 of them up here.
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Well, let me come to you
What
guys.
the fuck?
Oh hold on. Wait, I'm right here.
Okay, yeah. Alright, cool.
There's popping up.
Actually, let me call Lester. Let me call Lester
I
before
landed
you
on it,
get in
dude.
there.
I landed on the.
You did?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll be there in 1 second. I'm just calling. I'm just
you're
calling
gonna
Lester.
die
to
so
get
quick.
that thing away.
I'm
Alright,
guessing you
cool.
don't want a back rub. How can I help?
Another one.
I'm standing on the UFO.
Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay. Leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
Alright.
There's so many of them. Keep popping up from here.
Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? They're just appearing and
Dude, it just
reappearing.
launched me in the air.
Holy shit!
You guys see shit.
How? How it...
Oh my
Hell, I'm
god.
walking on air right now.
I
Wait,
say
how
1,
many
2,
do you see?
3... 3 right now? 4? 4? 4?
Yeah,
Oh,
4.
I'm going over here.
5. I got 5.
I'm standing on one of them. I see 1,
Gonna land
2,
on it.
Bro,
3, 4.
you're stupid for missing this. Watch the stream right now. Remember how the kid was talking about the UFOs? There are UFOs. Alright. I feel like such a dork for talking to a grown man over the phone about UFOs in GTA 5, but whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
It sounds like I'm laying. Whoa.
The NSA is just listening in to you. SWAT team just comes in here. Yeah. Yeah, SWAT team just barges in your freaking apartment.
Someone invite Keem if you see him more. This is nuts.
Alright, Mr. Green, I'm coming down, alright?
Am I the only one saying anyone? You gotta go up here.
I don't want to jump down on
Here,
it.
it like launches you in the air. It launched me in the air and then I landed back on it.
I'm kinda just stuck.
Oh, no, you just... Oh, I see. No,
Hey, there we go.
Or not. So should I try to hop out or no?
Even more UFOs are appearing right now.
Yeah,
kidding.
go for it. Go
I
Blade.
love there's like a...
I'll come scoop you up.
Fucking... Thank you.
What the fuck?
This is insane, man.
I'm looking it up to see if this is on YouTube or anything.
Yeah, all these GTA community channels are just like, probably just watching the stream.
Oh no!
I just saw that. There was on a message board, so people were talking about it.
All the these are fun.
The guys with the flag.
Yeah, guys are like, shit, why can't I get this?
Yeah, no.
They're about to
I'll
be,
pay you
hit
$9,000 for it. Getting
Yeah,
your
no
game.
shit.
Let's get hella spam with an invite.
Got him. Got that one too. Woo! They like created jobs yet? Yeah. Oh, got that one too.
Damn, you carried me to this one. I need to get assault rifle ammo. I don't have that. I was using the SMG. Oh, are you gonna die? Oh, I thought for sure you would.
No! No!
Oh, fail! Oh, dude, I just said you carried me too. Oh no. I shouldn't have wasted our lives. Oh,
Oh my god. How does
that
that...
was the worst fail ever. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it.
Alright, cool.
It's weird, the skies seem empty. There's not even a helicopter in pursuit here.
That was sick! That was sick! I cannot wait for this.
Boom! There goes the dynamite!
That was sick.
And now they are in full speed. Making bobsled team in full effect. They're making bobsled team! Oh my god, stop.
No explosives?
They'll probably shut close.
No explosives? Let's do this.
You guys are ready, right?
Alright, yeah, here we go. Shoot on your side.
Oh, what are we
Careful with
you
the
guys
swing.
shooting at?
We're...
Everybody
Like,
stay
go
on
to
the
the
left.
left.
Shoot to the left.
Try to swing you guys so much. Bring you close to the
Yeah, exactly.
shoot the fight.
Exactly. And don't swing us that much, or else the people on the side will fall. The only Mexican with
That's awesome.
That was a
You
lot.
gotta go a little higher. You gotta go higher. You gotta go higher.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh, if you guys would have blew up, that shit would have been epic. That would have been biblical.
that was treacherous as fuck.
Let's get out of here,
come back
boys.
down. Leave them behind.
But the police are everywhere.
What happened to that dude's legs? Alright.
There aren't any more open spots than there are there.
Oh, successful! Successful!
Oh, man down, man down.
Everyone just get up.
All I could do is just fly like this, because if I drag on full speed ahead, you guys would get knocked off.
That was sick. That view when you picked me up and then I like hovered above all the top was sick.
You work for the memories.
Oh. Ow. Ow.
There's the helicopter. Oh.
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. SATCOM ready. Kill confirmed. SATCOM uplink enabled. Kill confirmed. We're in the lead. Enemy Oracle inbound.
Aww. So sad. So sad that I just got killed like that. The reason why I play the game audio is I wanted a reason to play the Price is Right fail music. And also I wanted to kind of remind you guys, like a lot of times when we do these commentaries on these games, and if you, a lot of people probably have kind of given up on the ghosts. So you may not have heard the game sounds, you may not have heard the slashing into soul sounds or whatever. So I don't know, I just felt like there was a need to remind you that Ghost is still being played. All the Call of Duties people are still playing it. This is Favella. This is part of the new map pack. On my stream, a person was like, Blade, I want to see some new map pack stuff. And I swore up and down that I wasn't going to buy the map packs. And this guy's like, if I donate to you, will you use that money to buy the maps and make a video about it? And I was like, sure. Guys, I've been streaming a lot more lately. And I've been having lots of fun. I've actually been playing a lot of Call of Duty 4 shooting. That's just my comfort zone. Anyways, Favella, I want high rise actually. Like Favella's cool, don't get me wrong, and Favella actually plays the same way that Favella in Modern Warfare 2 played. It's pretty. They did a really good job of this remake. I think this is probably the best remake they've made. But I want some high rise, damn it. But also, if you're 5th Prestige, you can get a gold knife. And the benefits of the gold knife are this. Normally, I run around with a tack knife. So the gold knife's cool because I literally have an extra point to use for whatever my little heart desires. And then also, so like let's say there's a foot race, right? And there's a guy with a knife and there's a guy with a tack knife. The guy with the knife is going to go a lot faster than the guy with the tack knife. So my speed's increased. I get an extra point to use. It's a fast melee. It's gold. And the animation for when you stab people with the combat knife used to be you stab them, you hug them, you say, take that, you noob. And you whisper sweet nothings and be like, I fucked your sister. And then you push them off. And it's this really long process. But with the gold knife, once you get 5th Prestige, when you equip it, it's pretty cool because it's just like a quick little slash. Now, obviously, when I get my Maniac, I go on like nice little 3-peat right there. You don't have the gold knife. But for the most part, the gold knife is actually a really, really cool addition. And it gave me a reason to play Call of Duty Ghost because I was uninspired. I just wasn't feeling the Call of Duty Ghost. But I went on a nice little marathon session, rank up session during the double XP to get to 5th Prestige, to get the gold knife, to make this video so that you would like it, so I get the YouTube monies. There you go. Sorry for the lack of uploads. The reason for the lack of uploads is because I've just been just a little sourpuss lately, and I don't know. My whole take on the Call of Duty Ghost, like let's say people are like, hey, should I get the map packs? My issue with the map packs, and I kind of want to talk more in depth about this, but my issue with the map packs isn't the maps, it's the players. And I wish there's more casual, less douchey people. But, oh well. So, ONLYUSEmeBLADE, peace and butt grease. Mouse click. Decisions. Things you do, things you don't do, reasonings behind this. We all have our own morals. We all have our own inner compass, if you will. What the fuck is it called? Wait 1 second. I gotta replay this.
This is. I want to think about where those products have come
1 second.
from.
You can probably hear it.
How those
This is
animals
so
have been reared,
unprofessional.
how they've been treated. The power of willful ignorance cannot be overstated.
The power of willful ignorance cannot be overstated. Now, you can interpret that a lot of different ways. But what that was about, that was a clip from something that someone shared on Facebook or whatever, where she described advertising, where she was explaining that, you know, basically the way that we get meat from pigs for bacon and the way we get like meat and chickens and eggs and stuff like that, it's like, if you knew the way, it's really fucked up. And you know, I know the way that they like farm chickens. I know how they farm cows. I've seen farms before. It's kind of fucked up. I wouldn't want me to have that way. If there was like another race of humans, like a subculture of humans that literally like had humans in that situation, force feeding us and then killing us in really shitty situations, obviously I wouldn't like that. But I know it. I know what it is. I know what goes on, but I still like hamburgers. I choose to kind of turn a blind eye to that. You, from the day you're born, you are bombarded with information. And the thing is like, most times when you solve a problem, you put it through a system. You put it through some sort of system. you have facts, and you kind of go in rules. That's why I like math. There's just rules to it, and you put it through the system, and you can get a definitive answer, right? That's what I like. Because this idea about trying to get an answer, that's why I'm not into religion. I'm not an atheist. How do I explain this? Like, I'm not part of any kind of religion, but I'm also like not against the idea that there could possibly be God. I don't know. And there's not anything that I could do to get that right answer. Or maybe later on in life I'll fucking figure it out. But for right now, I don't know. That's an unanswerable question. And usually I like to stick to things where we can get definitive. What's the situation? Let's apply it. Bam, we have the problem solved. So you go through life and you get basic facts. Okay? I kind of wanted to... I was actually thinking about calling my mom and wishing her a happy Father's Day, because my mom was my dad, because I didn't have a dad growing up. My dad died when I was 6. It's not a pity party, just how it worked out. And she, my mother, is so blissfully happy and all the time. And I get that from her. Like, I'm able to look at the bright side of things. You know what I mean? So, as we take information in, right? As we take information in, that becomes our own set of rules. That's what the morals are all about. What do you think is right? What do you think is wrong? You know, trial and error, that's how I've been living my life. It's by trial and error. I could, like, you know the thing where it's just like, you know rules? I'll give you a good example, okay? I'm about 300 pounds, right? Lost maybe 20 pounds. And we're buying kayaks at Dick's Sporting Goods, right? With me and Keem. We're buying kayaks. We're living a more active lifestyle. Well, we're looking at the kayak and it says that the weight limitation is 275. Obviously, I'm over it. Now, most rational people would be like, okay, that's not going to work. I'm obviously over the limit. But we go up to the guy and we're like, I'm sorry for asking you this question, man. I know it sounds really stupid, but like, how stringent are these weight limit rules? Like, what's going to happen? My situation, I'm past the limit, but what does that mean? Can we still do it? Now, from someone who takes everything completely literally, you would kind of go, oh, well, no, that's not going to work. You're past the limit, so no, negative, finito. But it's this weird thing where I want to make it work. We as humans have this really, really odd trick that what we do is, a lot of times, if we have a question, we just want to hear the answer that we've already come up with, and we want other people to reassure it. Have you ever asked, like, 5 of your friends something? I've never done this. I've never been like, bro, check out these shoes. But let's say I had a new pair of shoes, and I'm like, I think they're sick. And I asked 5 of my friends, hey, what do you think about these shoes? And all of them are like, those are fucking ugly, dude. Like, sorry, those are fucking not, I would not rock those. You notice how I would ask enough people till I would find someone that would agree with me? So I'm not actually asking the question. I'm just looking for someone to reassure the answer that I already have, when in your mind, you already know that that's a little ridiculous. So, as I asked this dude who works at a sporting goods store, hey, this number thing, which numbers normally are pretty definitive. If you have a weight limit on something, that's it. You know what I mean? But somehow, because of living in this world, I know that I could, like, I know it's the rules, but rules can be bent, you know? I get a lot of shit from people because, like, I have the gift of gab, and I feel like the world makes rules such a way that if you can manipulate them a little bit, it can still apply to you, even though technically the rule says no. But I could still get a yes out of a no, if that makes sense, which is ridiculous. If you really, really break it down, it's really, really ridiculous if you think about it. Because something as definitive as math, a weight limit, I shouldn't be able to talk to a person and trick this person into saying, yeah, that's totally appropriate. Now, his actual answer was this. You're not over by that much. The boat is going to be at a lower level, but it's not going to sink. It's not going to perform perfectly, but it's not. You'll be fine. You'll be good. You know. And that's amazing if you really think about it. That's really amazing. In this Facebook posting thing where they shows a video, it's literally talking about advertising, right? It's talking about advertising and how advertisers have like a positive way of spinning some fucked up shit. If you knew how farms worked, you'd probably be like, that's fucked up. But you still eat eggs. You still eat meat. I still eat meat, and meat is bomb, you know? I'll give you another good example from this. So, back in the day, they invented this cake mix, right? All you had to do was just take this cake mix and add some water to it, put it in the oven, and boom, you got a fucking cake, right? The housewives were like, no, that's cheating. So you know what they did? They literally made it so that you had to buy an egg. So now you have to add egg and water. Well, that's ridiculous. You can literally, the stuff when it comes out, you could just make it how it is. But we have to add something to it to make us feel better about ourselves. Honestly, I know it sounds really weird, and this may be out of context, but I feel a comfort level with you right now that I could say something like this, that I have a lot of, like, my filters are weird or whatever. I have a lot of, like, not messed up thoughts, but, like, kind of out there thoughts, and anybody that's been with me all these years, you guys know. But, like, hear me out. I think charity is selfish. Okay? My take on charity is this. If you do it, that's awesome, man. That's fucking cool. But just do it. Doing charity to feel better about yourself is kind of selfish if you really, really break it down. I'll give you a good example, okay? So, football or soccer is going on right now, and these people were really, really hard on their times, right? Having really, really difficult times. So what they came up with, their daughter needed to have some kind of crazy-ass, super expensive surgery that they could never afford in a million years, right? So they basically somehow got in contact with Ronaldinho, the fucking famous soccer football player or whatever, and it was like, hey, our kid is going to die. And the surgery is like $80,000. I could be wrong, could be less, could be more, but it's basically this exorbitant amount of money that we can never make. So we were wondering if you could sign like a pair of shoes or something, or a soccer ball, and literally that memorabilia stuff, will sell it, and then we can be able to pay for our daughter's surgery. Well, this dude did a really cool fucking thing. And what he did is, not only did he do that for them, but he also just paid for the surgery. Which is fucking amazing, you know? There's like a million kids and a million problems and like a million sad stories out there. And the thing is that we can't solve all of them. So we have to be kind of selective on how we want to solve things. But I don't know. I know that sounds really, really bad. But I feel that it's a little selfish, because you're not solving it because you want to see the problem solved. You're solving it because you want to feel better about yourself. I know that sounds really, really fucked up, but it is what it is. So as we grow up, we get our morals. We get our stuff, right? We get our rules. If you think about it, like if someone's coding a game, what they're doing is they're making rules. They make so many rules so that any situation that gets entered, it goes through this process. This checks and balance systems. So anything that you interpret, anything that comes your way, you're like, me as a person, this is how I deal with it. In this situation, I do this, and this. I.e., when I'm standing on a street and I'm about to cross the street, before I cross the street, there's like 10, 15 things that you automatically do. Now, we do these processes so fast, it doesn't really matter. But still, you go through a process. Okay, is there any cars coming? Cool. Is there anything crazy going on? Am I able to left foot, right foot, and get across the street without getting hit by a car and living? Because the basic human nature is to live. Like, that's the basic thing. It's so easy to die, but we live for like 100 years. Which is nuts if you really think about it. But your basic human function is to live. Is to last as long as you can through all the zombie rounds, if possible, if that makes sense. So, the problem is that we take in so much information, and we take in so many of these rules that literally a lot of the rules that we take in that are going to be our moral compass or whatever, a lot of those rules can conflict with each other. And it's impossible to remember everything. The human brain, it's impossible to remember everything. But we have this thing in our brain that goes, hey, you should probably... Like, I got this thing where I tune the fuck out. Like I feel like there's not a whole lot of room up there. For the most part, all the stuff's just filler. Like, just generic information being bombarded at you at all times. Like, I'm not the best boyfriend because I'm not the best listener because I don't care about your nails. You know? So, it's impossible to take in all the information. It's impossible to take in all these rules, i.e., don't rape people, or don't spit on people. I don't know, there's just little rules that you've accumulated over your time through trial and error, via being raised right, or, maybe you tried those things, and then it's like, no, don't do it. I don't know why I said the rape thing. Obviously, you don't rape. That's bad. So we have to choose. You literally get to choose. You get to choose, and a lot of times you can literally change the way that you interpret the rules or the way that you want to apply the rules based on your personality. So the problem is that my morals, the way I think, is completely different than, say, you. You may have a different set of morals. Now, in this world, in America, we're totally cool with you having a different set of rules than or variants of the rules. But there's some basic guidelines that are like, hey, we need you to follow these, and if you don't follow these, fuck you. You know that the states don't give a shit if you're an alcoholic. Like, the country, the world does not give a fuck. If you're an alcoholic and you literally drink yourself into a stupor, they don't give a fuck. But as long as it doesn't hurt other people. And so that's what it is. It's about, you can have any belief you want. You can believe that ladybugs are the devil. We don't care, okay? As long as it doesn't affect other people, we're good with that. As I'm going along in life, as I learn new things, as I meet new people, it doesn't really matter the people you meet. Now, it might influence you, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'm my own person. No, you're not. You are your own person, but literally the people that you associate with, the people that you choose to have in your life, or the people that are forced to be in your life through whatever reasons, whether it be family or work or whatever, for the most part, those people, whether we like it or not, have a small effect on you. They really do. But you also have to have you, if that kind of makes sense. You have to have you. Now, you can learn about all kinds of fucked up shit. You can learn about how bacon's made. You can learn about what goes on in FIFA. I watched this thing with John Oliver, and he talked about the World Cup and how it's ran, and it's ran pretty shitty. And you would think, hey, that's really shitty. I don't want to support that. But people that are into soccer are like, well, that's shitty, but I still want to watch my soccer. Like, do you think people that live in LA are going to stop watching Clipper games because Donald Sterling was there? No. You don't agree with it, but you're just like, okay, well, I don't agree with it, but that's kind of how it is. So it's really interesting what we let slide. Because if you're just like this, if you take the moral high ground on everything, it's just not going to work out. You literally have to let things slide. You literally have to, not everyone's perfect. Not everything's perfect. Not every situation's perfect. But you kind of have to make a decision, be like, okay, well, I can either have a shitty life, or I can just, let some shit slide, let some shit go through, and be happy with it. So, I find it interesting through life experiences that I'm able to make decisions purely based, not off schooling, not off being raised, but purely off of life experiences. When you're a kid, if you stick your finger in the electrical socket, it zaps you. So now you're like, okay, from now on, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get electrocuted, you know? So, but also at the same time, knowing all this stuff, knowing all these things, a lot of times we make the same mistakes as human beings, even though I know the consequences. I don't know. It's just something to kind of think about. I really didn't say shit this commentary. For that, I apologize. Oh well. Mouse click. And elbow boob. Boobs make it all better. Only. How is this a story? His name's Jeremy Meeks. Bam. I don't know if his name's Jeremy Meeks. I don't really care. How a double kill? How is this a story? So basically, I'll break it down. A bunch of dudes down in California, they got arrested. And on the California City fucking website, they posted up the mugshots of the people that got arrested. And one dude is like a good-looking dude, I guess. And let me just break this down. I ain't gay. Everyone knows I ain't gay. The gays are cool. Don't be fags about it or anything. But, like, the gays are pretty cool. And the thing is I'm not gay. And a lot of people be like, well, you know, if you say, hey, that's probably a good-looking dude. Like, I look at dudes, if they're good-looking dudes, like, okay, that's probably competition in the rare instance where a girl has to choose between me and this dude. Like, the dude that's in question, I bet if it was me and him standing in a room and there's a girl and she doesn't know anything about us and she's basically choosing which one to fuck, I bet she'd pick him. So that's not me having low self-esteem, it's just I'm a realist. I know, and you ugly girls out there, when you stand next to dimes, you should know that you're next to dimes. And, you know, let's not beat around the bush here. I'm not gay, but that's a good looking dude. So there. So the thing is, though, is that why is this a story? Why are a lot of people talking about it? And do you ever notice that with like certain stars or certain stories or whatever? You notice it and you're like, well, whatever. And then more and more people talk about it. And only then do we begin to say, hey, let's talk about this. A lot of people are talking about it, which is kind of a stupid reason to do it. But anyhoozles, I see the story and I see a lot of stupid ass comments. And there's male versions of this too, right? Like, a lot of girls are like this. A lot of females are like, yeah, he's fucking hot. I would bang him. Okay. That should be it, right? That should be the end of the story. Hey, that dude's hot. You should bang him. And people are like, he's a criminal. Criminals aren't sexy. I like tax paying providers. And just like, what the fuck does that have to do with whether your second set of lips get wet? Like, come on. That's ridiculous, dude. And then also, like, why is it if someone... If someone is attracted to someone else, what fucking business is it of yours? That's atrocious. We went to this stag party, right? And there were strippers there, and they were doing disgusting things. And my buddy Scott was like, "That's fucking horrible. I have absolutely no respect for those women." And I'm like, "You're gonna make sweet hot respect to them? Like, no, you're supposed to fuck them. There's no fucking of them." But you know what I mean? Like, what? And why is it what I like? Why am I in the judgment of you for me liking that? What? That's absolutely stupid. We need to stop this. We need to stop this bullshit. If a girl likes the look based off of a mugshot of some dude, his criminal record or anything shouldn't come into that. That's the most basic human instinct in us. Is like, first thing I do when I see a girl is like, I wonder if she could take some dick. I'm sorry if that's offensive, but that's the truth. And if people tell you that's not what they think, they're lying to you. So, if there is a girl that I like that you don't like, why is it that I have to succumb to your judgment on whether I can fuck her? This is stupid, man. Why is this a story? It's just a dude with some fucking bedroom eyes that, like, got some gun charges on him. And everyone's making a big deal about it. And I guess I'm kind of making a big deal about it too, but I'm making a big deal over the fact that it's not a big deal, if that makes sense at all. So, I don't know. I'm not going to link you to the story. It's all over. Maybe I should link you to, like, maybe a story or a video on it. But pretty much, a good-looking dude got arrested, and half the women in the world love him, and the other half are like, how can you get wet over that dude? And it's just like, why is this a story? A hot dude got arrested. So, only use me blade. Peace and butt grease. Mouse click.
We've lost the lead. We've taken the lead. UAV recon standing by. Airstrike standing by. Helicopter support standing by.
Stupid to reload right now. And you would beware. I'll fucking challenge you right now. I'll challenge you right now. I don't give a shit. The Deagle challenge? We'll get shit on. Only use me Deagle, let's go. Let's only use Deagle next game, huh? Only use Deagle next game? You're so bad. Alright, only use me Deagle next game, son. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna only use me Deagle next game because I don't feel like that was that impressive. Only use me Deagles. The only use Deagle session in full effect. Really? You're not gonna give me that? Alright, so we're gonna use this class right here and only use the Deagle. The Deagle is how we're gonna use. Yeah. So I guess this is episode 2, because 25-3 is pretty good, right? With the, yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess, I don't know. We're gonna only use the Deagle. Deagle only free for all. Yeah. And now I gotta poop.
Let's do this, Marines.
Dude, your fucking annoying mic has gotta go. Alright. Try harder with the Deagle. That's not how I planned that to work out. And where the fuck did you go? This is stupid. Alright. 2 down. 23 more to go. Oh, you wanna get some?
UAV recon standing by.
Astros, let's go.
A UAV is online.
Means Lou. Okay, well, I wanted more ammo anyway. Astros in a scuff. Just hear him out. Hear him out. Then with my. Just hear him out. What are you doing, bro? Oh, that panic knife. I apologize. And there's that little fucker with the juggernaut in a flamey, fiery pit of hell with AIDS semen that you think is yogurt. You'll play that on up. in your gullet. You LMG Juggernaut user. Well, hey. You guys gotta invite me to these parties. Why do you not invite me to the party? There's a death orgy going on. Oh, there you go, There you go, that's what you needed. I knew that's what you wanted. Surprise. 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 I said surprise.
Our UAV is online.
I said surprise. No, there's a guy behind me. Oh, okay. I said surprise, son. Okay. Run this way. I said surprise.
Friendly airstrike on the way. Helicopter support standing by.
I said surprise! ONLYUSEmeDEAGLE, get another kill, yeah! Whoa, hey, okay, ONLYUSEme. Oh, you don't think I'm not gonna go up there, bro? Think I'm not gonna go up there? Think I'm gonna let you just get killed like that? Please don't have claymores, please don't have claymores, please don't have claymores. Oh, you're dead anyways, good. Fucking dead anyway, bro. Look, I keep quiet down, I'm trying to hear footsteps. The Deagle's deadly. Maybe I'm deadly. Maybe I'm that good. This is stupid, me coming out here like, no.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Airstrike standing by.
My knife in me. The knife in me came out. Sorry. The knife in me came out. I'm running away. This is stupid. Don't be up there. Don't be up there. Don't be up there. I feel bad because it's an AFK guy, you know?
Helicopter support standing by.
You're coming at me all wrong there, dude. You're coming at me all wrong, bro. I got 20 left in the clip. 20 left total, actually. Come on. Nope. Not that filthy. Not that filthy. Come on. Tenor. The tenor. I know you're gonna come up here. Oh, you're nice. You're nice with it, bro. Very, very good, bro. Bing! Oh, my panic knife, sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Panic knife, I apologize about that. Good, what's the next thing?
What is up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is the GoPro version, and we got some fans behind us. Say what's up. And Blade's definitely afraid of this ride. He thinks that he's gonna get decapitated. So this is gonna be an interesting one. excited. We're getting up towards the top here. As you can see, very beautiful. If you duck during the tunnel, I am going to laugh hysterically. Here we go. Oh shit!
Shit.
We're gonna die, bro. We are going to die. Oh, I stopped recording. No.
You're done.
Oh, the tunnel! You thought you were gonna die. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Hell yeah, I'm ducking.
You were
the tunnel's not that low. I get it. I get it. So that ride is called the Viper at Darien Lake in Buffalo, New York. My name is ONLYUSEmeBLADE. If you guys enjoyed that, give it a like, and I'll upload more footage of me going on other rides and water park rides and overall having fun with the GoPro. ONLYUSEmeBLADE, peace and butt grease. Mouse click.